we can even make the key. Go ahead and make the key. You already know the y-axis. Okay, so now, when you look at these numbers, I want to go ahead and look at them and study them. How do you think we should label this? How do you think we should do our y-axis? What multiples should we do there?
1. I went by 5s, but not really 5s.
I did 5s.
Oh,
I did 5s. 10s would have been fine too.
Yeah, I did 10s.
10s would have been fine.
I don't know what I did 10s.
Okay, so we go 10s by every 2, right? So 10, 20. That's the 100 at the top, right? So how do you think we should do the bottom?
by 1.
How would you do it by ones? Look at the table.
You go by 2 to start at 0.
Start at 0, but go by 2s.
Yeah.
Now, what I did, looking at this, I was like, well, we have a 0, so I need to have space since it is a what? Bar graph. Bar graph, I circled that. It's a bar graph. From my assumption, seeing it. We have to sit there and make space for it. So I went ahead and went 0 here. Blocked it off. Blocked it off. The next one is the next study. So we went 2 here. Blocked it off. I did about 2 so I could actually have space to draw it. Next one's 4. 6. 8. 10. Okay? So, now we can create our bar graph, right? We have the labels, we're there. If you study 0 hours, how many, what's your grade percentage going to be? More than likely. Huh? 20%. 20%. So go ahead and block that off, make a little shade there. What is 2 hours going to do?
60.
60%. Massive jump there. Alright. Okay. What's 4 hours going to do? 70. Small jump. Alright. Small jump. What about 6 hours? 80. 8 hours?
It's not in.
And the last one? 100. You better get 100.
100. No.
Better get 100. So, with that, before I color it in, let's go ahead and label above it, just so we can visually see it, right? 20, 60,
60, 70, 80, 90.
right? That way I can just look at it and I can see it quicker. Now let's go ahead and color it in. Color it in. Okay. Good. There we go. Okay, there we go. Now we gotta find the average, right? Gotta find the average. So what we're gonna do, go over here, and put a plus sign, circle it up, that way you know what you're doing. Right? Ends up being 420. Okay? Let's do a division sign, circle that, because we know what we're doing. You gotta do it by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do it by 6. And we got 70% average, right? 70% average. But before we go ahead and move on and write that down, let's go ahead and do total grade, or total points. Total tests. And we're gonna go ahead and fill this out at 70%. There we go. Now again, guys, looking at this, look how filled up my pages. Look how filled up my pages. Reading this, what can we assume? What can we assume about the amount of hours they studied?
The more that they did,
The more I
the
did, the higher
better
the
they
grade.
got.
The more they did, the higher the grade. I hope y'all do that in here. So, again, just lie to me. So, you look at it and we can ask questions of, when it says number of hours studied, does that mean in a day? Does that mean in a week? Does that mean in a month? We could ask those things. Those are smart questions to ask. Again, this helps you think scientifically, okay? It helps you think scientifically. If you're asking questions, then you'll find answers eventually. Again, the information did not provide that for us, but we did have this little bit of information, therefore we can make a hypothesis of some sort. Guys, again, we're going to continue to improve and continue to be able to label, and this will help y'all with y'all's test scores. I'm telling you, it will, it will, it will. If you learn how to label, how to circle, how to highlight, it will help you through that. Again, I myself needed to circle this on line graph, so I should have known that. But if you noticed in the beginning when we were first getting on a roll, we highlighted in the beginning. It helped us. We were able to sit there and get the rhythm, get the groove, and go from there. So when you're faced with a passage or with a graph, how can you find your information? Put it into a key, put it into a table, keep it in bullet points, that way we can use it and move on from there. Okay? Again, look how nice these graphs look, right? If we look at this one, it's all labeled up. We know, look at that. That's great. Again, I hope y'all's sheets look like that too. But we have all this stuff, all this information that we can look at and then get to our answers in the end. Okay? So, I really appreciate it. Way to stay locked in. Again, we will finish up tomorrow on this bottom part, and again, make another assumption. Then after that, we will move on into the more complex stuff, where we do have to read passages just to fill out one of these. Okay, and so that will help y'all with those test scores. Okay?